Hey, welcome back to AutoNet. So today I want to talk quickly about how you can write your applications in TypeScript with the ArcGIS API for JavaScript. I've talked about this a lot in the past. I've got a lot of videos out there on this. However, one thing that we've always had to do is the syntax import modules from JavaScript API. We say import module name equals require and then the module path. And this is because the reason we have to do this is that the JavaScript API modules don't have a export default inside of them. The reason they don't is because then if they did, a regular vanilla JavaScript user will have to do something like var f is equal to new um, feature layer, but then they'd have to do this default thing here. And you don't want people doing that. It's silly, right? We'd have to do this whole require inside TypeScript to do this. And now if you're writing your code in ES6 JavaScript and use Babel to do everything, Babel kind of handles adding these defaults on there if they're not already provided. It does a little introspection, but TypeScript hasn't. But you can turn that on. So what we want to do is we want to install a library called tslib. And tslib is what TypeScript is going to use to add helper methods to your output JavaScript that the TypeScript compiles, right? And we haven't used this so far in any of the apps that I've shown. It's not, but it's kind of the new recommended way to do things. And because we don't add these helpers, we've always had to kind of manually add these helpers at the top. We're going to take that out in a moment. So first thing we're going to do is in my tsconfig.json, I want to turn on a flag. So that flag is going to be ES module interop, and we're going to set that to true, right? And we're also going to go ahead and do this no emit helpers. I can turn this to false, or I can just delete it. And what no emit helpers does, we can actually hover over it. I think it's going to give you some information. Do not generate custom helper functions like extends a compiled output. We're going to take that out. Okay, cool. So now we've got that. Save it. That lets me go ahead and I can remove these so we don't have to manually add those helpers anymore. And I can update this code. So I can do from there and see the TypeScript is happy. My VS Code environment is happy with that. So give me a second here. I'm going to go ahead and update these files here. All right, so we've updated that one. Let me see, this one doesn't need it. Go in here, I got a view model here. Oh, yeah, view model needs it. All right, give me a second while I update this one. Okay, I think that's going to be it. All right, so now I should be able to do a build here and not have any TypeScript errors as part of my build process. Cross my fingers. And ta-da! Everything compiled without any issues. I got some more. That's no big deal. Yeah, so that all compiled. So TypeScript happy, VS Code is happy, and I'm a much happier developer now that I can just write my TypeScript code like I could normally write any other code without any worries. So that's it. So the steps: install tslib and set your tsconfig. Got it? Awesome. Thanks very much. See you next time.